is studio at WFPK.org. And my time is just about up, but of course, Laura Shine is up next at 3 o'clock. Be patient because we got a lot to get to. And she's got special guests too. Patty Murray will be joining her in the 3 o'clock hour, musician and documentarian of A Special Kind of Wrong about her sister's battle with mental illness. And she's going to have more guests too. I'll let her tell you about that. In the meantime, I'm
91.9 WFPK, Avid Brothers, and that was made by request today during World Mental Health Day here on WFPK. And we've got lots of special guests throughout today. Laura Shine here with you on WFPK. By the way, I'll be with you until 6. Have a very special guest with me right now, and her name's Patty Murray. And Patty is from Louisville, but has been in New York City for a long, long time now. Good to have you back, Patty, especially for this particular occasion, World Mental Health Day, because this is something that's been near and dear to your heart for a long time. I mean, you don't deal with this just on one day. You deal with this every single day with a sister of yours that you did a documentary about, and the documentary is called A Special Kind of Wrong, which you can find out more about this at specialkindofwrong.com. It's kind of a different way to do a documentary, making it a web series, which I've found really palatable, a really great way to be able to take it in small bites, get really into the story, and then be able to, take breaks and think about each episode in its individuality. How did you come up with this idea, and what inspired you to do this?
Well, first off, it's great to be here in Louisville, Kentucky. I came up with the idea basically because I felt like the story needed to be told. A lot of people were saying to me, you need to write a book. And I said, well, we need to do it quickly and visually. I went to a few of my friends in the business, and Barbara McCabe is a director that has worked on many projects in television, and she put together a great creative team. We decided, very early on, 3 episodes or 4 episodes that would tell different sections of a 35-year period. 35 years. Correct.
So can you tell us a little bit about what happened 35 years ago? Sort of what caused the mental illness, as far as you guys know?
Well, my sister, is my older sister, was in an auto accident in the early 80s. And, just like us, tough cookie, hard worker, paid off our house. But because of the auto accident in the early 80s, she received a traumatic brain injury, and a dual diagnosis a lot of times with that is a mental illness. And over time, things change. And so we were constantly trying to find new treatments, different treatments, things that would keep her moving forward and progressing and, getting stronger and back to her self, the self that she is inside.
Yeah. But that's been a really long journey, and that journey is not over, because you've had to deal with a health system that hasn't always been very helpful in this.
It's been frustrating, to say the least. And navigating it and the flow, there always has to be someone kind of in charge, and that's usually the person that's acquired, the mental illness. Or in this case, it was my sister, and we tried to make sure that she was always a part of the treatment plan and that she was in charge of everything. But sometimes assistance or someone, the family's a very big part of the recovery process and moving forward. And having someone there that'll always never give up, never give in. And
so having an advocate.
Having an advocate, yeah.
Right. And was that mainly you, or was that other members of your family? Or?
Oh, no, it takes many, many people.
Yeah.
Many people. People that are willing to genuinely work together and collaborate together. And it was my mother, my brother as well. And then, my husband and friends in the community, many, many, hundreds and hundreds of healthcare professionals that heard us and listened to us and just really heard what we had to say and believed us. And stayed with us. Or we kind of come in and out, people come and go as it should be. But just mainly at every step of the way, you want to make sure that you keep things flowing and moving and progress.
Patty, I know that you did a lot to, not only as your sister's advocate, but also in terms of trying to change the laws here in Kentucky for the mentally ill. Can you tell us what you did?
Because my sister had acquired her accident in the early 80s, we relied on Medicaid, basically, because it's the payer of last resort. And she needed outpatient ECT treatments. And I'm not here to advocate for that in particular, but just whatever treatment your loved one or you need.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. PCT.
Electroconvulsive treatments.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So because we had gone through so many different avenues. It took 2 years to get a doctor. We went through, at one time it was called 7 counties, and now it's, I believe, Centerstone. And
yeah, we're going to have them come by later.
Yes,
yeah.
Wonderful. So many wonderful people I've met there.
Yeah.
So many wonderful people. Just throughout the process, it was going from chaos to crisis to stability, and then, okay, we need to get the meds and everything right and the treatment right. So at that point, everyone with insurance could get outpatient ECT, and in order for her to go in just for a few treatments, she was losing resources and support, and
would have to be admitted instead of getting outpatient.
That's correct.
So what you did was you got the law changed so that you don't have to necessarily have insurance to get outpatient care.
No, did not get the law changed, but as our understanding, it's the first time that a special contract was established with Medicaid to receive it outpatient. And that was a lot of making phone calls, getting people together, getting people to continue to listen, just understand that that was what she needed.
Yeah. We're talking with Patty Murray. She's a native Louisvillian, but now resides in New York City, works as a musician, and is also now a documentarian, I think we can say, also a mental health advocate, and did this documentary called Special Kind of Wrong, which is a web documentary, and you can go to specialkindofwrong.com to watch the episodes. It's really powerful. It's really well done. I was really moved by it, Patty.
I can't even begin to tell you how grateful and thankful we are. I mean, to be here on the NPR station in our local town, and to be heard, and to feel safe here.
May I ask?
To be able to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And talk with you. I mean, to be invited, I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, I wish my sister were here with me.
Yeah.
But, she is.
Yes. Well, what would you like to see happen? What kind of change would you like to see happen? What do you think is the most important arm of that?
Change, as far as change is concerned?
Change is concerned in terms of helping people that are mentally ill.
Or know that there are people there. And so many people trust your gut. Mm-hmm. It's a process, and it's a journey, and there are so many wonderful people, and I still think of so many individuals that have helped me, people in the community, my family. Keep those close to you as much as possible. Shut down any kind of judgment, bias, anything that sort of gets in the way, and you know what those are, and you know who they are, and there's just so much love out there, and there's so many wonderful people out there, and they're just they're great. And but when you're not feeling well, you can't shut that down. You can't be the one to do that. So find someone that will do it the way that you want it, that wants the care that you want, that will be there as much. You don't have to interfere with other people's lives or disrupt their lives, or you can find people that will just, we'll just keep moving this along some way. We have to be patient, be respectful, and just keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Those are good words.
Keep going.
So you wrote a song, and the song seemed to me that you were kind of singing to your sister on this, and it's called "I'm Coming Home," and I was hoping maybe you'd play that for us.
Okay, thank you so much.
You bet. This is Patty Murray live on WFPK.
I'm coming home. Never doubt it's my time, so I am ready to be with thee. Lord, light my way so I can travel into your loving arms gracefully. I'm coming home, this misty morning, I hear the call. I'm coming home. My work is done. Last fields are plowed. Now I can rest. I'm coming home. Don't cry, sister. I won't be alone. Our mama's smiling. I'll see her soon. Just gather flowers to guide my way. I'm going to heaven this glory day. My flesh is failing, it serves me well. But now I must pass, I hear the bells. My soul is stirring, longs to be free, to dwell in peace for eternity. I'm coming home. This misty morning, I hear the call. I'm coming home. No more worry, my worried mind. I've made my peace. I'm coming home. Lay me to rest. I'm coming home.
I'm coming home. That's from Patty Murray here on WFPK. And Patty, great tune. Love it. I'm coming home. It's beautiful. And Patty's going to be, she has done this documentary called Special Kind of Wrong. And you can go to specialkindofwrong.com to see it. It's a web series. You can watch the episodes there. Just click on media. That's where the episodes are. And musician, documentary filmmaker now, mental health advocate. And Patty, thank you so much for being here today. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you, WFPK. We love you.
Thank you. Well, we've been taking requests all day for World Mental Health Day, and I have one here right now.